Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Merry Chat on Merry and J08. How's everybody doing today? Nintendo Direct highlights. Yeah, the Big N was on today. Lots of announcements. What was it, like a 40-minute show? But I think it went over. I wasn't paying attention. At some point, I had to pause the Direct. But I think it was around 40 minutes or so, right? So I'm not going to go over everything. Like, I made notes, but I don't do that. When I do a highlights, I usually just pick and choose what I think you need to know. Sometimes I miss things, but, I think this is like pointing out the big stuff. Or at least what I think is pretty big. I don't know. This Nintendo Direct, it was okay. It wasn't the greatest Direct. Now, I'm not like one of these guys that complains and whines about everything. I'm actually highly against that. We have enough of these people on YouTube that just complain. And one of the reasons why is they hype themselves. They overhype themselves. They listen to these insiders with sources. And these insiders are always wrong, 100%. They're never right. If they are, it's on a whim. And they just make up stuff out of their butts. So you have to take it for granted, and you have to judge it on not what you expected. You have to judge it on what it was pronounced, what was presented. But I don't know. It was okay, It wasn't the greatest. I think a lot of it could have been just showing regular trailers. What saved the presentation was the way they ended it was what we really wanted to see. At the same time, we wanted really more. We got a release date of a game we wanted to know about. And a game that's been rumored and a game that people have been wanting forever. A couple games. Ports, actually. They didn't get. So naturally, I see a lot of people being upset. Whatever. That's on them. Exactly what I said was most likely going to be shown was shown. So it was okay. Like I said, it wasn't knockout. It was an average Direct, maybe a little above average. Just because they knocked it out at the end. Let's go over some highlights. Let's see what they said. I made some notes. Endless Dungeon is a procedurally generated roguelite set in space. That's going to be coming out in 2023. So one of the themes here is that there was a lot announced for next year, so next year is already filling out to be a lot of Switch games. Just Dance 2023 coming out in November. Fitness Boxing is a fitness workout game for the Switch. That's going to be coming out next year. That's going to be March 2023. Skipping some of my notes here. Getting to the good stuff for you guys. SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake swims to Switch in 2023. I'm a big fan of SpongeBob games. I think they're pretty good overall. So I'll probably be checking that out. Sifu's coming to Switch in November. Another theme you'll see here is that a lot of games that are on other platforms are coming to Switch. A lot of good games. So Switch owners will be able to play these games now. On with that, It Takes Two is coming to Switch in November. Tunic. Remember the little Zelda-like fox game? Tunic is coming to Switch later this month, September 27th. They talked about Fatal Frame. They showed off a couple farming games. That was like another theme going on. Harvestella gets a demo today ahead of its November 4th release date. Looks pretty fun. I'll probably be checking that out today, letting you guys know how the demo is. Fae Farm, an RPG with a mix of magic and farming. Another farming game coming out. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life is getting a remake as Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. All right, here's a pretty big announcement. Resident Evil Village Cloud is coming to Switch. Also coming to the cloud, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 2, and Resident Evil 3. The cloud version of Resident Evil Village is coming out October 28th, but those interested can try out a demo right now. So, I'm not really crazy about cloud gaming, straight from the cloud. Now, I might be a little biased because I have the Steam Deck and I have a lot of the Resident Evil games on the hard drive, playing off the Steam directly. But for those just on the Switch, awesome. You get to enjoy these games and, you get to check out all these other Resident Evil games that you normally couldn't. So that's pretty cool. Splatoon 3 is already getting its Splatfest, first Splatfest. It's coming, September 23rd. It will run through the 25th. Split across 3 teams, gear, grub, and fun. So there you go. Talked about Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC. Mario Strikers Battle League gets its second free update this month. New stadium, I believe Paulina and Diddy Kong. Was just playing that last night too, actually. Nintendo Switch Sports gets its free golf mode this holiday. Yeah, so I was talking about this not too long ago on a podcast. Switch Sports didn't launch with golf, but they said it was coming later. Now, I think originally they said it was summer, and then I guess it went into the fall, and now they're saying they need more time and it's going to be the holiday. I hope it's going to be by the end of this year. I hope it doesn't keep getting delayed, because I'm a big fan of golf, video game golf. Wave 3 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I do have the pass, will include tracks from Mario Kart Tour and Mario Kart DS. They talked about Crisis Core Final Fantasy. It's coming out December 13th of this year. New games coming to the N64 Nintendo Online service, such as GoldenEye 007, Mario Party, and Pokemon Stadium. Talked about Bayonetta 3, got a new trailer. Oh, Octopath Traveler 2 is announced. That's a big one. Here's a big one for me. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, a Wii U classic to Switch. I've been waiting for this one. So that'll be February 24th. So that should be pretty cool. A new Fire Emblem was announced, Engage. And it features Marth. Pikmin 4 will arrive in 2023, another big one. And of course, the highlight of the show, the one you've been waiting for, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 release date and official name, Tears of the Kingdom. And that's out May 12th, 2023, a few days before my birthday. So happy birthday to me, brand new Zelda game. Again, a lot of the big announcements saved it, but overall, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Average, okay. Better than average, right? 7. Could have been better, but Zelda's a pretty damn big announcement. I think Pikmin's a pretty big announcement. I think if you're a big fan of Resident Evil and you only have a Switch, it's pretty cool that you can play them over the cloud. if you're a big Fire Emblem fan. So there was stuff for everyone. There was stuff for you. Now, if you're gonna rate this on, well, there's no Metroid Prime 4 footage. There's no Metroid Trilogy remaster. There's no Wind Waker Twilight Princess remaster. Yeah, that's all in your head. We knew we were going to hear about Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom. We knew, a lot of stuff that we saw was going to be announced. So you have to take these realistically. You can't, overhype these because that's what happens. But what did you guys think? What did you think overall? Do you agree with me? Do you think it was lower? Do you think it was higher? Do you think it was a snore fest? Do you think it was outstanding? What's your take on the announcements? Take care, and I'll see you again on the next Merry Chat. Merry out. Always good to hear from Nintendo. You know what I mean by that? Now we need Diddy Kong Racing Part 2. Mario Sunshine 2. Mario Galaxy 3. I'm going to be like them and make stuff up.